Keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dolphins will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get set.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. Down the sideline, past the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, shot. Shot.
Once again, it's Achane. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. on the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
They're right here.
Tua, gonna give it to Achan. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Get safe. Go ahead. Set.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achan. To the pylon. He's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back South Florida after this. Second down and 8. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Drift.
Tua now on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
Yeah, ready. Hut.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This goes nowhere, fielded way short. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Try and run for the 1st down with Jones. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Now this time, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Ready. Scat. Out.
Back to throw is Tua. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to see.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready, set.
Now Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Ready up.
They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here. Try to break the top.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hey, get set.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, 21G, 21G. Out.
Tua gonna throw. Pressure gets there, and down he
Let's
goes.
go. 21G. Long. Solo left Zion.
To throw is Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and long.
Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Henderson. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go ahead.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Right. Set.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Tua. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Go ahead. Set.
Here's Tagovailoa. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to
44,
catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on
20,
through
TX.
contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Out.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big 1st.
Get set. Let's go. Ready, set.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Got his man at the 6. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. Warriors, 70. 69. Hands to the left. Hands to the left.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Watson, Oscar.
From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I always like to say, Mike, receivers in the NFL, they're not paid to make the easy ones. They're paid to make the hard ones, and that certainly is in that category, and he's able to move the chains because of it.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Hey!
On play action, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Rambo 80! Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
They're right here!
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high!
A shotgun snap for Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey! Hey! It's safe. Go ahead. Scat. Hut.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
From the pistol, it's Jones. And he will power his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Drift. Oh,
His drive will start on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
yeah, ready. Out.
He'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Ready, out.
They'll run here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
On the set.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready. Set.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
They'll stick to the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set it. Ready.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
70 range.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Go.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Set, go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. They'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
19 right. Go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
Got a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Okay, break.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Street.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey.
Hill brought in motion.
Out.
They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, get set.
Tua gonna throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Miami. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first and 10.
Roll, roll, roll. Let's go now.
Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here comes second down.
Smash, smash. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Go ahead. Whoa.
Throwing is Tua. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now on second and long. Now it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as it comes with 1:40 4 left to go in the game. They're all set to punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Whoa! And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. This is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Running is Jones. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd down. They'll run with Jones. Jones, 1st down and more. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set. Solo left Zion. Cut.
Here's Tagovailoa. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game,
Let's go.
I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Check. Buffalo 18. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.